Well, there are going to be some mighty popular schools looking for football coaches, none bigger than St. Augustine, as Richard Sanchez says goodbye to the Saintsmen and heads off to the Mesa to join Rocky Long after 9 very successful seasons leading St. Augustine. Sanchez informing his team of the move this afternoon, and like mentioned, he'll be reunited with Torrey Thompson, who is a former Saintsman, who is now a freshman or a soon-to-be sophomore at San Diego State. Take a listen.
It's an opportunity to step up to a top 25 D1 program. You don't have to move. You can stay in town. His son can stay at school here. It's kind of one of those planets aligning deals. It's a great opportunity for him, and for us, it's one of our guys is getting to do something that he really wants to do. He was almost immediately a true Saintsman, and that's why it's so hard for him now to make this decision, because he's still a Saintsman and he wants to be a Saintsman, and we're happy to call him that, and we're sad to see him go.
In the 5 p.m. hour, we're talking more high school football with Iron Hog winner Nick Delacqua and Derek Dolan. We're in studio to discuss the upcoming America's Bowl, a contingent of San Diego football athletes traveling to Mexico City to take on a squad of Hispanic counterparts. The entire conversation can be seen at KUSI.com. Here's an excerpt to Wet the Whistle.
It's just a great opportunity just to be a part of the game and kind of just experience something new that I've never done before. Just everything that Mexico City, just the environment, and also, seeing what Mexico's team has to offer.
We heard that the band that will be playing throughout the game is 144 deep. The Mexican fans are extremely passionate, so you're going to see a wild, crazy bunch. Obviously not rooting for us, but it'll be absolutely entertaining.
I mean, this is unlike an all-star game where everything's watered down. This is a full-fledged football game, right?
That's correct.
So how do you prepare for an opponent that you meet annually, biannually, that you really don't know what they're going to do?
I mean, we can only do what we can do, and we control what we can control. So we've put in our defensive packages, we put in our offensive schemes, our special teams, and then once we get through that first quarter, it's just about adapting to seeing what they're going to do and how we move ourselves forward with the various things that we've done in practice.
At the end of the game, you're just good whatever it takes to win, right?
Basically, that's what it is. I mean, you're on a trip not to lose. We're going down there to win a football game.
All right, boys basketball. Morse Tigers taking on Scripps Ranch. The Tigers' Eli Seals coming up here with a nice move under the bucket. Part of his 12-point night. Falcons' Grant Norberg makes 3 of his 11 right there. But watch this. This has play of the week possibilities. Will Bailey from a long three-point line. The final score, Morse 37, Scripps Ranch 33. Next up, Lincoln facing Kearny. Scoring stays close. Down to free throws. Silver Pigskin fan vote finalist Brenton Bell takes the lead with less than a minute, but Torrance Farr takes advantage of both of his shots to give the Hornets the win. The final 63-60 over Kearny. The female Comets in action as well as against the Lady Tigers of Morse. Morse takes the lead early thanks to Brooke Coleman coming up right there. Nice right-hand layup. And then Kyra Johnson adds 20 by herself, pulling up for off the glass. The final 66-28. Morse easily over Kearny. Girls basketball, non-conference action. LCC 12-4 taking on the 9-2 Knights at San Marcos. This is junior Alexis Chain with the three-pointer to give LCC 24 points on the night, but San Marcos senior Rachel Roberts with 17 points and junior Sarah Totier with 18. The Lady Knights win 62-56. The third-ranked San Marcos squad now 10-2 on the year. Last game of the night, the Wolfpack and Sultans. In the girls' version of the Mayor's Cup, West Hills' Caitlin Steiner shoots for 2 of her 12 points, followed by Paige Evans. This hoop part of a game-high 13. The final 59-18. West Hills in a rather one-sided affair. Former Rookie of the Year and MVP Kris Bryant received a record settlement for a first-time arbitration-eligible player Friday. Bryant receiving a 1-year, $10.85 million deal from the Chicago Cubs, thereby avoiding arbitration. Would have cost them more, obviously. The previous record was held by Ryan Howard, who received $10 million in a bump salary from the Philadelphia Phillies back in 2008. The Farmers Insurance Open Media Day teed off early Friday morning. As you saw, Mark Mathis, Steve Bosch, Jose Martinez, and Mike McKinnon III representing KUSI TV. As one might expect, the results sometimes were not very pretty.
It's always a great time to play golf with people that you work with every day, and I know me and Jose have always been talking about playing golf for probably 6 months. We finally got to get out here and play together, so it's always a great time. The weather's nice finally. The beginning was impossible to hit your ball. You can only see about 50 yards because of the fog, but it's awesome.
The terrain, the winds, the sea breeze, the constantly changing winds makes it really tough out here to play golf, and you're always battling the elements. But I've come to figure out that golf is it's a lot like life. You know, you aim for the green, and you end up in the hole. Is pretty much the way it goes.
And I've been taking care of business every day, taking care of business every way. I've been taking care of business.
Little ball, little hole, 400 yards away. What could possibly go wrong, right? No, it's in all seriousness, it's fun. You know, Mark hasn't hit a fairway all day. Mikey's birding everything. Bosh, dead straight all day. But it's fun. It's great weather, a little foggy, but you know, it is Torrey Pines, but it's beautiful, and can't wait to see the pros do it out here because it's such a beautiful course.
Jose swings at the golf ball like he's angry. Our team finished second out of 15, 1 stroke off the pace, so congratulations to KUSI. We're number 2.